Uh, Thank you. I'm going to try to talk about creative conceptualization. It's not going to be probably as exciting and interesting as cars, and how the theory of constraints doesn't apply to it. As you can see, I'm qualified. I love creating stuff, companies, ideas, jobs, competitors, and all that sort of thing. And sorry, let's start this again. Nothing worse than a boring speech. So, as you probably gathered by now, I might be a little bit mad. So open your minds and let's go for a little ride. We all know marketing's like sex, and this is obviously why. And I was keynoting at a speech called Agile Saturday on Saturday. And sex is like agile development too. Basically, we're all prostitutes. And as Carl said, everyone has their price. So perhaps someone would like to volunteer to answer a question. I'd like my toilets cleaned with your tongue. How much? €1,000? 10,000 euros? 100,000 euros to clean my toilets with your tongue? Would that seem appropriate? Or how about having sex with the ugliest person in the room? The ugliest and smelliest person in the room? How much would I have to pay you for that? What about Savizar? What's his price? Now, if this got sent to the editors of all Delphi, Aripav, Postimees, Chronica, what would happen? Public letter like that. I bet all the Estonian nationalists would hit the Delphi forum within a second and say, oh, no, that's an affront to our nationality, this is disgusting, can't possibly do it. And then all the people who don't, frankly, give a damn about all that stuff would say, take the money. We need roads. We've got homeless people. Take the cash. Just ask for a bit more. So, marketing. It's all about testing, measuring, optimizing, tweaking. And actually now it's about hooking them up. Brain scans, that's where the future is. Forget Google Analytics. Data analysis is the new black, but you have to analyze the right data. And brain scans reveal quite a lot of information. Neuromarketing is about marketing on a biological level. It's about appealing to your reptilian brain most of the time. The reptilian brain is the part of the brain that basically makes you decide things in an instant. It makes you think that there is a promise of greater happiness. It's about joy and fun, pain versus gain. I don't care what you tell me intellectually, how much rationality you add to your argument, because my reptile brain will say I like it or I don't like it. In a little experiment done with 2 versions of an advert was produced with a baby, typical, shall we say, EMT style, looking out of the image. So what happens when you have that eyes on a page? People look at the eyes. So you get a lot of attention because people's faces are very interesting. So they look at the eyes. But they don't look at the message and they don't look at the logo. So lots of people look at the advert, but no one remembers who advertised it, but they remember this cute baby. And they certainly don't remember what the campaign message was. But if you turn the baby, so the baby's looking at something, and I actually saw this Tehnopol banner at the front there with someone looking up. Smart move. Because if they were looking out, you'd look at the face, but when they look up, you look where they're looking. So people forget the baby, but they remember where it's looking. Now actually, if you have a logo and you're not an established company, you should have 2 people, one looking at the logo, one looking at the message. If you're an established brand, then you don't need that, just have one looking at the message. Now, what about this rationality versus emotionality? Everyone likes to think they're a rational person, make a logical business decision. Lots of VCs here, I'm sure, like their spreadsheets. Well, actually, not. In a study of about 1,500, I believe, successful, profitable marketing campaigns, they looked at the combination, they looked at the campaigns that were rationality-based, like, shall we say, typical computer picture with lots of prices and specifications. Yeah, advert, computer picture, price, specifications, 4 GB, etc., etc. Nice rational advert. And another one with a little bit of specification, very fast, good price, someone sitting under a tree with their laptop. Sort of mixture, rationality and emotion. And another one of just someone sitting under the palm tree with a laptop. And that's it. Which one won? Well, basically the one that wins, unfortunately, for the marketing people who love to study the data, is the emotional one. Not the rational one, or the one that even mixes rationality with emotion. So let's talk about some ideas. How many women here use their mobile phone as a mirror? Put your hand up if you use your mobile phone as a mirror, please. Yeah? Could it be a better mirror? It's not very good, is it? It could be better. So how about if Monton, or a toilet paper company, or someone who makes beans, or insurance, or a bank, or whatever, who cares, actually made an application that allowed ladies to download a really decent mirror onto their mobile phone. It just had a tiny little logo in the corner. You'd be pretty grateful, I imagine. You'd say, that's cool, and you'd share it with all your friends. Lots of branding, everyone would talk about it, and it would win some marketing award somewhere. So there's an idea for somebody. What happens next? I reckon it's gridlock. I reckon that Tallinn shuts down for an hour. If you nicely, strategically go for the petrol stations all around the central area, you have nice big long queues, lock up the traffic. Again, it hits the Delphi Forum in a few minutes. And you will be famous. Only good for a new brand trying to enter the market, because otherwise you're going to upset a few people. Let's go even more controversial. given that we're in a new country and it's a bit sensitive to talk about the Russian-Estonian thing, or the SS, or the Jews. Let's have a little chat about that. Now, in Vietnam, they make a lot of cash from Americans going back, visiting the tunnels, picking up the bullets, seeing where their friend was tortured, seeing where they raped some Vietnamese villagers. Poland does a great trade at Auschwitz, loads of money. Britain, oh, we've got loads of war sites. We're just like raking it in. Now, Estonia isn't really taking advantage. Now, I do actually think this is quite a smart idea, because we all know that in a couple of generations, the Russian-Estonian thing should sort of calm down a bit, but there's still a load of, older people who are like quite sensitive about it. The younger people, especially like my son who's 7, he doesn't really care, he doesn't really know, he's got some Russian mates, what the hell, So why don't we promote some darker tourism? Why don't we get loads of Germans here, Jews, show them a couple of concentration camps, make loads of cash, take the money. Now, marketing is not for everybody.
By the way, if anyone here is in advertising or marketing, kill yourself. Thank you. Thanks. Just a little thought. I'm just trying to plant seeds. Maybe one day they'll take root. I don't know. You try. You do what you can. Kill yourselves. Seriously, though, if you are, do. No, really. There's no rationalization for what you do, and you are Satan's little helpers. Okay? Kill yourself. Seriously. You're the ruiner of all things good. Seriously. No, this is not a joke. He's going to be a joke coming. There's no fucking joke coming. You are Satan's spawn, filling the world with bile and garbage. You are fucked, and you are fucking us. Kill yourself. It's the only way to save your fucking soul. Kill yourself. Plant seeds. I know all the marketing people are going, he's just doing a joke. There's no joke here whatsoever. Suck a tailpipe, fucking hang yourself, borrow a gun from a Yank friend. I don't care how you do it. Rid the world of your evil fucking machinations. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. I know what all the marketing people are thinking right now, too. Oh, you know what Bill's doing? He's going for that anti-marketing dollar. That's a good market. He's very smart. Oh, man, I am not doing that. You fucking evil scumbags. Oh, you know what Bill's doing now? He's going for the righteous indignation dollar. That's a big dollar. A lot of people are feeling that indignation. We've done research. Huge market. He's doing a good thing. God damn it, I'm not doing that, you scumbags. Quit putting a goddamn dollar sign on every fucking thing on this planet. Ooh, the anger dollar. Huge. Huge in times of recession. Giant market. Bill's very bright to do that. God, I'm just caught in a fucking web. Ooh, the trapped dollar. Big dollar. Huge dollar. Good market. Look at our research. We see that many people feel trapped. If we play to them and separate them into the trapped dollar, how do you live like that? I bet you sleep like fucking babies at night, don't you? What'd you do tonight, honey? Oh, we made arsenic childhood food now. Good night. Yeah, we just said, is your baby really too loud? Yeah, the mums will love it, yeah. Sleep like fucking children, don't you? This is your world, isn't it?
That's Bill. I love him, but he hates me. Okay, I'm approaching the end. Just want to, don't get paid for this, so I am moderating. This is my last actual presentation in Estonia for quite a long time. I've done quite a few, but I'm moderating at Tallinn Social Fest, which is an excellent social media event. You must be there. Tickets are very reasonably priced. Check it out online. Also running a competition to pick your brains. If you've got a great idea, then I'll pay you 500 to 1,000 euros for it. You can look on the Altex marketing blog or click the link in the presentation. This presentation, by the way, is tinyurl.com/crazy-marketing. And connect with me on LinkedIn. And the final slide, just something finally about neuromarketing. I'm going to take the summer off, most of it. Then I'm going to the Philippines with my family to write a book about a cow and an octopus, and spend the winter there, maybe longer. And the reason I like talking to you and telling you about myself and why people post on Facebook and go on Twitter and say these ridiculous things about themselves, whatever the consequences might be, is dopamine. A study from Harvard, which is only a month old, proves that dopamine is released when you share information about yourself in social media. Like chocolate, like sex, like exercise, like playing games, you get dopamine from it. So that's why people are doing it, which is why there might be some small chance that Facebook is worth some money. But too much dopamine, anxiety, depression, suicide, etc. Thank you very much.
And now, before I thank you all for coming, I want to say that starting now, please use the time very well to network. You can have snacks, you can have drinks, you can be here.